The American political landscape was shaken once again on May 9, 2025. President Trump abruptly fired Carla Hayden, the Librarian of Congress. The news came as a shock to many. It was delivered through a curt email from the White House. Hayden, appointed by President Obama in 2016, had already made history. She was the first woman and first African American to hold the position. Hayden's dismissal came just days after she testified before Congress. She spoke about the Library of Congress's modernization efforts. Her testimony seemed routine. No one expected what would happen next. The firing was immediate, leaving no time for a transition. Robert Newland, the principal deputy librarian, was thrust into the role of acting librarian. The suddenness of the dismissal raised eyebrows. Some whispered about political motivations, others questioned the president's authority to fire the Librarian of Congress. Hayden's appointment, thanks to a 2015 law, was for a 10-year term. It was designed to insulate the position from political whims. This wasn't the first time President Trump had removed someone from a seemingly secure position. The echoes of past dismissals, like that of acting FEMA Director Cameron Hamilton, resonated in the wake of Hayden's firing. A pattern was emerging, one that made observers uneasy. What did this mean for the future of independent institutions? The question lingered in the air, unanswered. Carla Hayden's journey to becoming the Librarian of Congress was anything but ordinary. Born and raised in segregated Baltimore, she found solace and empowerment in books. Her love of libraries blossomed early. She began her career as a children's librarian, eventually rising to become CEO of the Enoch Pratt Free Library in Baltimore. Hayden's appointment as Librarian of Congress was a watershed moment. It shattered a glass ceiling that had stood for over 2 centuries. She brought with her a wealth of experience and a deep commitment to making knowledge accessible to all. Under her leadership, the Library of Congress embraced digital innovation. Hayden spearheaded initiatives to digitize the library's vast collections, making them available online to people around the world. Hayden was a vocal advocate for libraries as cornerstones of democracy. She understood the power of information to empower individuals and strengthen communities. Her tenure was marked by a commitment to diversity and inclusion. She worked tirelessly to expand the library's collections and programs to reflect the rich tapestry of American life. Her efforts did not go unnoticed. Hayden garnered praise from both sides of the aisle for her leadership and vision. She was seen as a unifying figure, someone who transcended partisan divides. Her abrupt dismissal, therefore, felt all the more jarring. The political firestorm ignited by Hayden's firing was swift and fierce. Conservative groups, particularly the American Accountability Foundation, applauded the decision. They had previously targeted Hayden, accusing her of promoting a woke agenda and pushing certain books. Their celebrations were met with outrage from Democrats and many in the library community. Democratic leaders denounced the firing as a blatant attack on the independence of the Library of Congress. They accused President Trump of trying to politicize a vital institution. Representative Joe Morrell vowed to introduce legislation to reform the appointment process for the Librarian of Congress, aiming to prevent future politically motivated dismissals. The controversy surrounding Hayden's firing highlighted a growing divide in American society. The battle over books and libraries had become increasingly contentious, reflecting a broader struggle over free speech, censorship, and the role of institutions in a democratic society. The firing also raised questions about the limits of presidential power and the importance of protecting independent institutions from political interference. The debate raged on with no easy answers in sight. In the aftermath of Carla Hayden's firing, the future of the Library of Congress hangs in the balance. The search for a new librarian will be closely watched, scrutinized for any signs of political influence. The outcome of Representative Morrell's proposed legislation could have far-reaching consequences for the institution's independence. The controversy surrounding Hayden's dismissal has underscored the vital role libraries play in a democracy. It has also highlighted the importance of protecting these institutions from political interference. As the nation grapples with these complex issues, one thing is clear: the fight for the soul of the Library of Congress, and indeed, for the very heart of American democracy, is far from over. Thanks for watching. Is this a personal move, deliberate, or even racist? The debate continues, and the implications are profound. Stay tuned for updates. A new librarian has already been picked. This isn't just about one person. It's about the control of information and the integrity of our institutions. If you care about the future of the Library of Congress and the preservation of unbiased knowledge, make your voice heard. Like and subscribe to GSS_GSD for more updates on this evolving story. Be well, be better, GAP3S.